You know him as Bo Snerdley, working on the Rush Limbaugh show for decades. Bo does have a real name. He's been on the show before. James Golden. We've been friends for many, many years. I just got to tell this little quick anecdote. There was a show going on, the Rush Limbaugh show. Then there was another show in the control room. And I'd go in, and my studio was adjacent to yours for many years, and I'd go in and say hi to you guys and check in. And there's Bo. Yeah, you don't know, bop, 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 click. There were two shows going on. True or false?
That's very true, Sean. And yes, we've known each other for many, many years. And Sean, thank you. You've been so kind, not just to me, but to all of us during this period of profound grief. And, Sean, we can't wrap our arms around this. We can't wrap our brains and our hearts around it, that our beloved Rush has returned his talent to God. And we are so thankful for him. You know, Rush is, to me, a second-generation founding father. This went beyond radio. This went beyond politics. What Rush did for America, one man changed so many trajectories in this country. When Rush began his career, there were 1,200 radio stations roughly doing the talk radio format. Today there are over 12,000. The number of print conservative publications, very few. Today it's a flourishing market. There was no Fox TV. There was nowhere on TV that you could get conservative ideology, that you could get the values that represent what most Americans believe, until Rush. He changed the media. He changed the landscape. Rush Limbaugh's radio show grew for over 30 years. This is unheard of. And our audience, from small children all the way up through the senior of senior citizens. And beyond all of those accomplishments, Rush Limbaugh was one of the finest human beings that you would ever want to meet. A generous, wonderful, beautiful spirit, humble, a gentleman, always, never failed to thank people for the smallest service that they could do to him, never looked down on people. It burns me to my soul when people sully his reputation with falsehoods, calling him a racist. This man was just an incredible phenomenon. And we love you, Rush. God bless you. And thank you, Sean, for having me with you to talk about Rush.
Welcome home, good and faithful servant. He had his personal family, David, Lisa, the kids. You were his work family, James. And we know his bucket list was to be with all of us, not a vacation. James Golden, thank you. More Hannity next.
Thank you, Sean.